almost 6 weeks post-op, guys. Where is the time going? Sometimes I feel like I had my surgery 3-4 days ago, and then sometimes I feel like I had it 3-4 months ago. But let's get to it. I love my nose, I'm not gonna lie. Every single day I feel like it gets cuter. Every day I wake up and I'm like, I'll see another photo, I'll see another video from a different angle, and I'm like, wow, I'm so glad that I did this. So I have a lot of questions from you guys, a lot of things I get asked regularly in DMs, on posts, things like that. So I've just made a list, but I'm gonna start off by giving like a rundown of what I had, because I get a lot of how much did it cost, who was your doctor, where did you go, all of that stuff. So I'm just gonna kind of give a rundown of everything that I had. I had a revision rhinoplasty, revision meaning it was my second time. I had my first surgery in Kurdistan in Zohu in 2017. So I had a revision rhinoplasty with Dr. Emrah Celik, and I had that with Clinic Hub in Istanbul, Turkey. I booked my surgery in June 2022 and my surgery was on the 29th of November. I contacted my doctor through Instagram DMs and he gave me a number to talk to one of the coordinators at Clinic Hub on WhatsApp, and I just went back and forth with them and sorted everything out. My surgery cost £3,000. I know that my doctor's prices are going up in this new year. The price is including everything but flights. All you have to pay for is your flight to Turkey and your lunch and dinner when you're staying in the hotel. Now that we've done that, let's get started on the questions. So the first question, probably the one that I get asked the most: did it hurt? Now, this is a funny question because when I think back on it, I'm like, no. But if you watched my vlog on my nose job, and if you didn't, I will link it here. At the end of part 1, I think it's my second night post-op and I wake up in the middle of the night in quite a bit of pain. So that is probably the only painful memory that I have of the whole surgery. Otherwise, it's not really pain, it's just discomfort. I know a lot of people say that, but it is discomfort. It just feels like you have a weight attached to your face, which might sound painful, but it's not. It's just quite a bit of pressure, but it's not actual pain. How did you choose your doctor? Now, this is a really good question because this is where I went wrong with my first surgery. My best friend Helene got her surgery with Clinic Hub in February of 2022. She also has a vlog on that. I'll either link it here or in the bio. She had surgery in February 2022 with Clinic Hub, but she had it with Dr. Yu. She had such an amazing experience, so I was like, I have to do it with Clinic Hub because the ease of having everything done for you, having nurses on call, and knowing that all of these like stresses of a surgery are being dealt with, I was like, I need that. That set me off on knowing I wanted Clinic Hub. Helene's doctor is amazing. Dr. Yu is incredible. My main thing was I didn't see him posting a lot of revision rhinoplasties, and when I looked around on Clinic Hub, I found Dr. Emrah, and he would post like 3 or 4 revision cases a week, which of course is really important for me because I'm a revision case and revision surgeries are harder than primary surgery. Second thing, I love the style of nose that he did. If you find your doctor, if they have an Instagram page where they'll post like their results, you'll see that they usually have like a certain style of nose that they tend to do, and I really liked my doctor's. I liked what he did. I thought it would be fitting with my face and I thought he could achieve it with my nose. How is the first week of recovery? Are you tired? Is it like being ill? The first week of recovery, I'm not going to lie to you, it is a blur. You are on so much medication, painkillers, you're napping throughout the day. Is it like being ill? I guess it kind of is like being ill. You can just kind of imagine that you have a cold, like you've got a really stuffy nose, your nose is blocked, you're a bit fatigued, but you're not like, oh my god, dying, can't get out of bed, like bedbound. I'd say I've had worse illnesses. Like I've had the flu that's been worse than that first week of recovery, I'm not gonna lie. Can you breathe? I get a lot of questions about my breathing, and yes, I can. Right now I'm a little bit stuffy, but congestion is very normal after rhinoplasty, hence why they give you so many sprays to clear out the mucus and get all the mucus out. But when I've used my sprays, or sometimes my nose will just like be unblocked and be great. I can't believe some of you lot have been out here breathing like this. I breathe in 4K. I used to be a heavy breather before as well, and now like I'll be sat at home and I'll be like, can you guys hear me breathing? And they'll be like, no, and I'm like, yes. And actually, this was another question I got about my voice changing, and it has changed my voice. I used to be quite nasally. I've had a couple comments about it, like even your voice sounds like you're speaking in 4K, like even your voice sounds better. So yeah, my breathing is better and my voice has changed. What are some things you're not able to do? I can't blow my nose and I'm dying to blow my nose. So like only just, I'd say the past couple of days I've been able to like squeeze in my nostrils like this. I couldn't do that before because your nose goes kind of like hard, like it feels stiff, but I can't like run like tissue through my nose. Like I can't do that. Like my septum is still like numb and hard. This is how I clean my nose, like literally all up in there with these. That is how I clean my nose. I go through a box of these like every single week. Why do you tape your nose? If you haven't seen, I've posted a video about how I tape my nose on my TikTok, so go check that out. I'll leave my TikTok handle somewhere here. You tape your nose to help reduce swelling. Swelling is the biggest part of nose surgery, so applying the tape every night just helps to reduce the swelling, especially because at night that's when you get the most swelling. Do you wear your nostril retainer all the time? This is my nostril retainer. It just goes on like, so just like that, it holds in place. Do I wear it all the time? No. I do wash this, like every time I take it out I wash it under hot water, but no, I don't wear it all the time. My doctor just told me to literally just wear it when I can, so that's what I do. If I'm editing or if I'm just on TikTok, sometimes I'll put it in for like an hour, 2 hours. If I ever go like a day or two and I know I haven't worn my retainer, I'll like tape it in and sleep with it in like overnight. Do I regret having my first surgery in Kurdistan? I don't regret having my first surgery in Kurdistan. I regret not researching my doctor and preparing enough for my surgery. I had my surgery in 2017 and I chose my doctor from word of mouth. Don't do that. Don't go off of my video and be like, oh my god, Dr. Emrah, like that's who I'm going to go to. Go do your research. Go YouTube other videos, go YouTube other doctors, Google. There's a rhinoplasty like group on Facebook that you can join, and a lot of people write their reviews about different doctors. Speak to other people, speak to anyone that you can speak to everybody. Some people are gonna have bad experiences. There's no doctor in this world that has 100% track record. So it's really good to you know, to talk around, get the good experiences, get the bad, and weigh out your options. That's the only thing that I regret. I think if I would have done my research properly, I might have even gone to the same doctor. I would have done things a little differently. I would have really stressed what I wanted. I would have been more like assertive with what I wanted, what I didn't wanted, what my expectations were. I was just kind of wishy-washy through it all. I was so excited to get my nose done that I was just like, anything that you give me is going to be better than what I have. And evidently that is kind of true. Like I didn't hate my nose. The confidence boost after my first surgery was insane. It changed my life. So I don't regret it. If I go back, I would still probably do it again. Okay, can you exercise? This one hits close to home because I have not been to the gym in maybe 2 months now. The doctor told me that I could start like exercising again 3 weeks after my surgery, but only body weight exercises and like light stuff. Your girl doesn't do body weight. I like to lift in the gym and I like to lift quite heavy. So no, I haven't been back to the gym because I was like, I'm just gonna wait 6 weeks, like till I'm completely 6 weeks post-op, and once I get back in the gym I can get back into the gym. I'm not gonna go to the gym and do body weight stuff and go on the treadmill because that's just not what I do at the gym, so there would be no point. But you can exercise 3 weeks after, starting off light, nothing too heavy, body weight exercises like I said, so it is possible. Okay, so if you watched my nose job vlogs, then you'll know I went to go have surgery with my best friend. We went together and had surgery on the same day by the same doctor. The only difference being hers was a primary revision. Hers was a primary rhinoplasty, so it was the first ever time she got it done, and obviously mine was my second. So I have a couple of questions left, but I'm just gonna go grab her because I know our answers are a little different and we had like different experiences. So I thought it would be good for you guys to kind of get 2 different opinions. Hello guys. This is Healing that I was telling you about. So like I said, her nose job Q&A will be somewhere. And she's doing a 1-year one soon. Yeah, I'm 1 year old. Hi guys. Let me say it. Let me introduce you first. Let's get into it. Do you have any scars? So we both have like the same incision marks, but your stitches have dropped a bit, innit? I'll show you first. I have a couple more stitches like in the middle.
You're really getting right up in there.
I don't know if you can see. I also have makeup on so you can't like see, but these are the like incision marks here and here. All those stitches have fallen out. I just have some left in the middle. So yeah, scars are a thing, but that just wait the whole like year. We're a month post-op, they're still fresh. And how is sleeping? Are you comfy?
I'm so comfortable. I'm loving life, but I stopped sleeping on my back and at an upright position from day 7 maybe.
I didn't do that. So if you didn't know, guys, when you get a nose job, you have to sleep on your back and like quite upright to help the swelling. I still fall asleep on my back, but I'll wake up on my side.
What, until now?
Yeah.
No, I don't do that.
She don't do that. But for me, so when she was like already sleeping on her side, I physically couldn't. Like if I laid on my side, it's like I could feel my nose like a pressure. It felt like it was literally like going to rip off my face.
I don't feel that at all. No, I sleep on my stomach, face flat on my pillow. But obviously
Yes.
I watch out for my nose and like I make sure that I'm lying. I don't.
There you have it. At 1 month post-op, you can be sleeping comfortably if you so wish, and if you want to take time, you can also take time. Was there any point you didn't like your nose, and if so, do you like it now?
Ooh. Straight after surgery when I took the cast off,
Oh, yeah.
I hated my nose. I thought it was like my eyes were wide apart because I had so much swelling. I don't mind it now. I'm starting to love it, but it's obviously still
Soon.
Yeah.
But I knew I wasn't gonna like it on cast off, so yeah, no, I didn't. Even when I took my tape off, like when we came back, we were what, like 2 weeks post-op then, and even when I did a TikTok on that as well, like of me taking my tape off, and even then I didn't like it.
Do you like it now?
Yeah, I do like it now. If you could go back, would you do it again?
I'd do it now. I'd go again. Let's go. Do you know what it is for me? Everyone kept scaring me, saying it's going to be so difficult coming back. You especially.
I know, so
she was like, you're going to be bedbound. You're not going to be eating for a month. You're going to lose so much weight. We were up and about on the second day, and I don't think it was painful at all. The discomfort was there for maybe 3-4 days, but I would do it again. It's really not that
hopefully
bad.
we won't have to do it again.
Yeah, obviously.
But is there any weird things that no one really talks about?
Right, so when we came straight out of taking our, what's it called?
The cast off.
The morning after, when we went for breakfast and for dinner, the food just tasted disgusting. Like,
the smell? There's just like this lingering, it's like something died in your nose.
Literally.
And the smell is just there all the time. That's shitty. No one talks about that, and that sucks. Toothache. Remember like our teeth?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, these front 2 teeth, and like
even on the second
gums.
week, I felt
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
like there
I
was a
had
lot
that
of
for-
pressure there, and I couldn't really explain it.
or like, you know, if you've ever had braces or like worn a retainer when your teeth kind of get like a bit sore, it was like that. It was a funny feeling.
Do you know what else?
What?
Even when we came straight out of surgery, I felt so vulnerable that, like, you know, when we were just walking around and I would say, I'm just imagining different scenarios of where I fall over or...
Yeah, it's like we've become, not hypochondriacs, but like you feel so exposed. Like if I'm walking or if I'm holding my phone, I'm like, oh, it could drop, and you know, you have those moments when you're like, ugh.
Yeah.
It's literally like that, like the anxiety. No one talks about the snot. For me,
Yeah, you said that. I don't really relate to that.
my snot's different, I'm not gonna lie. It's like slimy and white and weird. You know what else? But I think this is just me because I'm heavy-footed. Is that the word? The first couple of days when we came out of surgery, I would have to like walk lighter on my feet because every step that I walked, it's like I could
remember
feel,
you saying that.
I could feel like the nose like dun dun. So I would have to like kind of like tiptoe, but I think that's just because I'm heavy-footed.
Yeah, I didn't feel that. How much over my nose do you want to see?
Like just do front profile,
Front profile.
side, other side, front on, side, other side. I hope we've answered all of your questions as well as we could. If you have any other questions, comment them down below or DM us on any of our socials, and we'll get back to you when we can. Thanks guys, bye.
Bye.